Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name's Gareth. So today we've got your May 2020 love reading. It'll be a 9-card tarot spread. To kick things off though, we'll take 3 Romance Angel oracle cards just to give an indication of which way it's reading's going to be heading. Below that we'll take 3 Moonology oracle cards. Maybe just give a bit more insight and clarity on those. Then for the actual 9-card tarot itself, we'll have left hand side will say is your energy, but we can crisscross, so don't worry. At the top we'll have your current energy. Below that we'll have how you see your person. Below that we'll have advice from spirit. Right hand side we'll have the same but for your person. And then down the middle we'll have a card for obstacle, card for advice from spirit for the pair of you, and then finally a card for outcome. We'll go over with clarifies for a bit more insight on that, and hopefully it'll paint a picture and resonate with some of you and give you a bit of advice to take away. Okay, so I'm running a competition for the free reading at the end of May. To enter, you just need to comment on one of the May 2020 love readings. It can be any one. Because it's a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everybody, so check out your moon, rising, Venus as well as your sun for further messages. Leave a comment on one of those, you'll be put into the draw and I'll choose at the end of the month. So good luck. Righty then, well, hopefully you're all fit and well, Capricorn. Right, let's see what the Romance Angels have for you. Right, first of all, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Lovely. So, there could be a difference in religious beliefs. You know, one of you maybe going through a bit of a spiritual awakening, something like that. I think Libra got this as well, so you might be dealing with a Libra. I think they were dealing with an earth sign as well, come to think of it. Right. Ooh, lovely. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So I think one of you is becoming very spiritual, maybe just recently awakened. And it looks like you're turning on your manifestations. Beautiful. Well, if it succeeds and calls them in, fantastic. Okay. Finally, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it looks like you're gonna, well, once the lockdown's over anyway, maybe have a little bit of a break with your potential. Bottom of that deck, keep an open mind, which goes in well here for calling in your soulmate. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, you know, if you've had a certain type over and over and over again and it never works, you know, what's the definition of insanity? You know, trying to get a different outcome to the same question. It's keep an open mind, you know, you just never know. And I think when you get a bit older, a bit more life experience, you kind of know that anyway in yourself. You know what works for you and what doesn't. Okay, let's have a look. What moonology we got for you? So beneath religious factors, your hard work is paying off. So I think some of you are putting a lot of effort into your yourself, your spiritual being. It's a new moon in Capricorn, so you know it's your own energy as well. So I think it's you that's maybe meditating a lot. Just you know, looking to a higher power, seeing yourself in a higher, you know, in a higher light. Calling in your soulmate. Conclusions have been reached. Beautiful. So it's coming soon. Lovely. Honeymoon. Show the world the real you. Lovely. Full moon in Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Show the world the real you in honeymoon. So, you know, if that don't mean jet off to some exotic places, you know, when we eventually can, that'll be beautiful. Nothing is yet set in stone. The bottom of that deck. So, you know, if you're dealing with somebody and you think it's not going anywhere and it's over, not necessarily, okay? It's the only thing I'm getting from that. I can't, nothing's sort of jumping out for me there. Right, on to the actual tarot. Let's see what we got. So I'll start with the left hand side with your energy first, but like I said earlier, however it resonates, you know, your energy and their energy, vice versa. Okay, right. One more. Right. So your current energy, Capricorn, is the King of Cups. So you look like you're emotionally balanced. I think that coming under the gaining new sort of higher levels of spirituality, I think it's leveling you really. You know, beautiful. To say he's a cup and a water sign is, you know, he's quite a grounded, sort of emotionally balanced water sign. You could be dealing with a water sign yourselves, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or the person might have a lot of elements in their chart of water signs. Five of Pentacles, how you see your person. I think you might have been left out in the cold. I think you've been left out in the cold, and actually the only thing that jumped out at me at that nothing is yet set in stone, I feel like you've already, I think you're dealing with a Libra, because watch Libras if you get a chance, because I'm sure theirs was dealing with an earth sign, but they'd already turned them down or something like that, but their outcome was together. Interesting. So I feel like you've been left out in the cold somewhere there. Or you could be dealing with an earth sign like yourselves, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's advice from Spirit? Nine of Wands. Dig your heels in, stand your ground. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It looks like you're building up a blockade here, but you're standing your ground, don't give in. Good. I think theirs was that as well. Can't remember. Such a bad memory, terrible. Right, your person. Their energy is the Star. Full of hopes and dreams. This could be your energy. Under the honeymoon as well. It looks like you really... You think a lot of this one. Or they do you. How they see you. Three of Swords. I think they've turned you down, Capricorn. I think they've turned you down, but they didn't want to. They're heartbroken because of it. Or vice versa, you've turned them down. Someone's left out in the cold and someone's quite hurt about it, or both of you are hurt about it. Why though? Advice. Six of Pentacles. Give and take, equal balance. I think you definitely could be dealing with a Libra here, purely because of what's happening in their reading, and with the Pentacles, there's the Scales here. Scales indicates Libra to me. Every time I see Scales, I think Libra. So maybe there's been a bit of unbalance in the relationship. Possibly. if the relationship's even started, to be fair. Like I say, I think there's been an ending before it's even begun. Let's see, what's in the path under calling in your soulmate. So, what's blocking you? The Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. Could be some sort of legalities that are blocking you. Is your person married? Or divorced, or going through a divorce? Was he a third party with the Three of Swords? What's the advice from Spirit? Ace of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. You've got a new beginning with this one. Cup sign again, it could be a water sign. The Three of Swords, those indicates air signs. There's the Libra again in that. Gemini, Cancer, Gemini and Aquarius with the swords. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the cups. What's your outcome? Wheel of Fortune. The tides are turning. I think you've been turned down by this person. I think you're in a situation at the moment, Capricorn, where there is a person in your life it's not quite happened. I'm not particularly seeing a reason why here, but there's certainly heartbreak and left out in the cold. It could possibly be something to do with maybe you're waiting on a divorce or something like that. But the wheel's turning. Your fortune's changing. Your advice is this beautiful Ace of Cups, this overflowing cup of love. So it's looking good. The bottom of that deck is Page of Pentacles. Could be a child involved, maybe. Could just be your energy. Pentacles, Earth sign. Right, let's get a bit more insight. What's going on, Lee, for Capricorn? Nearly said Libra again. So I think some of you are definitely dealing with Libra. Two more. So, King of Cups, your energy, with the King of Swords. So I think you've reached the King level. I think you know what you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be he. I'm just, kings. Red is masculine, but energies can be anything. I think if this is you, you've reached that sort of level of intellect and emotional maturity. I think you've reached that point now. So let's see where we go. How you see a person, Five of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. They've turned you down for some reason, and you've been hurt by this. You've been left out in the cold. Why did they turn you down, Capricorn? What's going on? Nine of Wands advice. The Two of Pentacles. So stand your ground. Balance out. I think you're going to have a choice here. I think your decision is going to be yours. Two of Pentacles is also, it's Capricorn, so it's your energy. So you could deal with a fellow Capricorn as well. But I feel this is going to be your choice to stand your ground. Maybe just set boundaries. Protect yourself from getting hurt. But obviously not too many boundaries, because you scare people away. Then it's not worth that. You got to have a bit of leap of faith in you as well. Okay, so their energy, the Star with the Eight of Pentacles. could be you. The Pentacles, the Earth sign, you could be dealing with an Earth sign. The Star and Eight of Pentacles I see as... I see them as concentrating more on the work. I think they've got career aspirations that they're really... Maybe that's why they turned you down. Maybe they've got too much going on at work. And they have to concentrate on that at the moment. Three of Swords with the Tower. Wow. Yeah, how they see you. You've shook their world. And I don't think they saw that coming. And again, if you remember, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. I don't think they saw you coming. They've turned you down, but you shook them up. Advice, Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Ah, you two are a gift. You two together are a gift from the universe. Calling in your soulmate. If it's you, you need to get back in touch with this other person. Or if it's your other person, they need to see this. They can't let work get in the way or something get in the way. Hierophant blocking you, and Eight of Cups. So they've walked away from... Maybe it is divorce. Maybe there is... one of you has gone through a divorce or going through a divorce. And it's put off. Not necessarily put off your other person or put off yourself. But I think it's a block that's just... If they are concentrating on work, can they deal with that? If you know what I mean, you know, the burdens. There's two eights here, so you might be seeing 88 a lot. Ace of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning for you. You're going to get there. I think it's just going to be slow. I don't see this happening. I mean, the readings for May 2020. I don't see this happening immediately, Capricorn. I think this is a slow process. So don't give in. If there is a person that's... I think you know it's your soulmate. Whoever the one that's got a bit of spiritual awakening knows this person is your soulmate. You've just got to be very patient. I think this person will eventually see it. Because you shook them up. You know, their advice is a real shake-up. Sorry, how they see you is a big shake-up. I just think it's going to take time. Wheel of Fortune outcome with the Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to be. It's a karmic cycle, I think, is this. It's your soulmate. It's the Hierophant at the bottom. It wouldn't even surprise me if this ends in marriage. Capricorn. You two are meant to be together. And I just hope they see it before it's... I won't say until it's too late, because I think you really like this person. And I think you're prepared to wait. I think that's what the Knight of Pentacles is implying here. You're prepared to put in the legwork and wait. Everybody's different, you know. Some people can wait a lot longer. It depends on how much you feel for this person. I do see fortunes changing though. You know, I do see it coming in your favour, and I do see you getting together with this one. And we've got the Hierophant twice here now, bottom of this deck, and we've got it as a blockage. I think the first one is divorce for one of you, but I do see you getting married to this one. And this is a gift. It's a gift from the universe. And I think it's very karmic. It wouldn't even surprise me if you had past lives together. Okay. Most people are on the deck here. We've got air signs, water signs, earth signs. We've got fire signs. My instinct was purely saying Libra, just because of the sort of the scales, and if you do get a chance to watch Libras, it's kind of a similar thing with the religious and spiritual aspects of it all, and they were dealing with an earth sign. But my advice here, Capricorn, is I don't think there's much that you need to do. I think you've reached a level of maturity and intellect just keep going, dig your heels in, and keep everything balanced until your person's ready, and only you know how long you're willing to give, Capricorn. Okay. The outcome looks beautiful. You know, I see a change of fortune for you, and I see a very pleasant relationship with potentially your soulmate. So good stuff, Capricorn. So if it's resonated, please leave me a message, and also if you want to be entered into the draw for a free reading, then please comment and like. And good luck with it all. Like I say, be patient. I don't think there's anything you need to do or have to do. I think it's all on your person now. They need to realise, you know, they need to see. So just let divine timing take over. Okay, Capricorn, look after yourselves, and good luck with it all. Okay, cheers.